Hi. Hello, Miss Julia, and hello everyone. My name is Taniwan and my matrix number is 101181. So, today I would like to be present my infographic which is titled Transformation Ski and System AirAsia's Organization Development Journey. This project explores how AirAsia embrace organization development strategy to reinvent itself during one of tough time in history. The component transform its operation, empower its workforce, and adapt to post-pandemic world by focusing on innovation and employee growth. So, I guess not everyone know what is OD or organization development. But first, what is exactly OD? Organization development is planned strategic effort to improve our organization effectiveness and ability to handle change. It uses behavior science, data, and collaboration to reshape structure, system, and employee experience. OD is just not about problem solving. It's about productively design a healthier, more adaptive workplace. Okay, now let's look at the organization development theory that guides AirAsia transformation. First, we look at Lewin change model, which involves three stages, which is unfreeze, change, and refreeze. AirAsia unfreeze is all airline only identity change by adopting digital platform and refresh with new business model in place. Secondly, is quarter at step change model, especially the early step like creating urgent, build a vision, and empowering employees. AirAsia create a sense of urgent during the pandemic and communicate about new digital vision lah. And last on OD theory that I use is organization learning theory, was applied by building a culture of continuous learning, particularly through platforms like Rapid Academy. Employee was encouraged to reskill and grow into role. And finally, operative inquiry or AI help the company focus on possibility rather than problem instead of trying to back to the pre-pandemic model. They ask what new opportunity can we explore. We move on to our study case that I have studied, which is first, workplace innovation. One of the AirAsia boldest move was launching the AirAsia Super Apps. I guess a lot of people familiar with AirAsia apps lah, or Super Apps. These apps consolidated like service, flight service, food delivery, ride hailing, and hotel booking. This transformation AirAsia from just an airline into a complete digital travel and e-commerce platform. For example, a customer in Malaysia now can book a flight, order food, and arrange ground transport all within a single app. This innovation helped the company to stay relevant when flights were grounded. Second, sustainable HR practice. To support this digital pivot, AirAsia implement upskill program. Many employees, include cabin crew, were trained to take on tech or customer support role. For instance, some of redeployed to handle customer query through digital platform or support logistics in AirAsia delivery service. This strategy not only retain valuable talent but also reduce the workforce involved alongside the company. Next is diversity and inclusion. Despite the restructuring decision, AirAsia maintained its commitment to hiring practice. The leadership team continued to reflect gender balance and multicultural representation. As an example of this, appointment of female leader in digital and tech department, showing a strong commitment to gender even during transformation. And last but not least is employee training and upskill. AirAsia also launched Redbit Academy, which is a training hub to reskill employee area like coding, artificial intelligence, and data analysis. For example, a former flight attendant could be trained to work in UX design or apps development. This approach reflects a future-proof mindset, giving staff the tool to thrive in the digital economy. Of course, this transformation was not without its challenge. They have 3 challenges that I found here. Is first, mass retrench during the COVID-19 crisis had a huge emotional and operational impact. Thousands of staff were let go as flights were grounded and revenue plummeted. Second, there was a steep learning curve, especially for older employees who are not familiar with digital and coding. Lastly, maintaining morale was difficult. Rapid change in job role, new expectations, and uncertainty lead to stress among team. For example, that we can take here is employee had to quick adjust from being in flight attendant to working behind computer and call center, that often with limited transition time. And despite this setback, the result of AirAsia OD initiative was significant. The organization became more aligned and flexible, able to respond quickly to market change and new demand. They developed new business verticals such as food delivery and e-commerce, which continue to generate revenue even as flight resume. And most importantly, the company now has a more resilient and digital skilled workforce. Employees who previously worked in operation or customer service now trained in areas like app support, digital marketing, or even data analysis, and adding some loading a long-term value to both to company and their own career. And here is some recommendation, which is with moving forward. I recommend that AirAsia introduce a formal mental health and wellness program to support employees dealing with rapid change and past-restrained stress. And secondly, they could launch AI-driven employee development plan using data, personalized training based on each employee goal and performance. Finally, AirAsia should create OD Innovation Square, which is cross-functional team dedicated to experimenting with and scaling new transformation initiatives. This will keep the spirit of OD alive and beyond the recovering period. In summary, AirAsia is a prime example of adaptive organization development. Their success was driven by bold leadership, continuous learning, and the strategy used OD principle. The most important lesson is transformation is possible, but when organizations invest in their people and embrace change with attitude and mindset. So that all is my case study presentation about AirAsia company. Thanks. Bye bye.